What if I told you that the single most powerful force shaping your life isn't the money in your account, the talent you think you lack, or the opportunities you've been given? What if I said it's something much closer to home, something within you, quietly influencing every choice you make? It's your mind. I don't say this lightly. Your thoughts can either be your greatest ally or your fiercest adversary. They can build you up to conquer mountains or shatter your confidence before you take a single step. I've seen this play out in my own life. There were moments when I felt stuck, convinced that my circumstances defined me, that I couldn't do more, be more. But the truth? That mindset was the very chain holding me back. The ancient Stoics knew this truth well. They taught that while we may not control the world around us, we hold absolute power over how we respond. That power changes everything. Today, we're diving into the secret behind mental resilience, how mastering your mind can change your life. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or just unsure of your next step, this is for you. Together, we'll uncover how Stoic philosophy, 2,000 years old, remains one of the most effective tools to navigate modern challenges. Mastering your mind, the first step. Let's start with this. Every day, your brain generates roughly 70,000 thoughts. That's like a waterfall of emotions, ideas, and judgments. But not all thoughts are equal. The Stoics believed, and I've seen in my own experience, that it's not life's events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Think about that. How often does a single negative thought in the morning, maybe about work, relationships, or your own self-worth, affect your entire day? I've been there. I used to let one moment of doubt dictate the hours ahead. But here's what changed. I learned to catch those thoughts, question them, and decide if they deserved a place in my mind. One of my favorite Stoic metaphors is the idea of the mind as a fortified city. Outside its walls, life happens. People might say hurtful things. Challenges arise, storms brew. But inside those walls, you decide who or what gets in. You are the guardian of your own mental space. Embracing adversity. A new perspective. Adversity is inevitable. We all face it. But here's the thing, adversity doesn't define us, our response to it does. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wrote something that changed how I see challenges. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. That's powerful. I remember a time in my life when I lost something I thought I couldn't live without, a job I'd poured my heart into. I was angry. I felt like the world was against me. But looking back, that setback was the best thing that ever happened to me. Why? Because it forced me to reflect, to grow, and to find a path I never would have taken otherwise. When we embrace adversity, we turn obstacles into opportunities. Every hardship becomes a lesson. Every setback, a chance to build resilience. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Self-discipline is another cornerstone of Stoicism. And I'll be honest with you, it's not glamorous. It's not about grand gestures or monumental achievements. It's in the small, consistent choices we make every day. I've seen this firsthand, waking up an hour earlier to reflect or exercise. Choosing patience in a moment of frustration, saying no to distractions so I could focus on what truly matters. These decisions may seem minor, but over time, they've shaped who I am. Discipline isn't about denying yourself joy. It's about choosing the long-term rewards of a life aligned with your values over fleeting comforts. Cultivating a vision beyond circumstance. Here's something I've learned. A clear vision can carry you through anything. Life will throw curveballs. You'll face uncertainty, and sometimes it'll feel like the ground is shifting beneath your feet. But when you have a vision, when you know what you're striving for, you won't lose your footing. Your vision doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't need to impress anyone else. It just needs to matter to you. For me, it's been about creating a life rooted in growth, gratitude, and service. Every decision I make, I ask myself, does this bring me closer to that vision? The Stoics weren't just philosophers, they were practitioners. They didn't just talk about resilience, discipline, and purpose, they lived it. And so can we. Take control of your thoughts. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Align your actions with your values. If you can do this, step by step, day by day, you'll discover a strength you never knew you had.